Is that normal? Is this like every week you get a new thing from a state agency?
The Weekly Friedman, your source for the most essential information in the default industry. With your host, Adam Friedman.
I'm joined today by Friedman Vartolo attorney Rachel Kiefer. Rachel, how's it going?
Not bad. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Thanks for coming back on the Weekly Friedman. All right, so look, I'll jump right in. Something big happened in Maryland. It's not a case decision. It's not new legislation. What is it? What happened?
So it's more of an application of a case decision by one of our state agencies, is what I would characterize it as.
Is that normal? Is this like every week you get a new thing from a state agency?
They update a few times a year in ways that are relevant to what we're doing in foreclosure. Usually it's from the Department of Labor, licensing and registrations. Those are the people who generally do our updates. They work with COMAR codes and send their updates through there. An update from the Office of Financial Regulation is somewhat more rare. So yeah, it's not all that common, but it does happen.
So what is the guidance? If we want to make it really quick and easy, right? What is it? What changed?
I would say if you're pursuing a foreclosure in the state of Maryland as the holder of a loan, you probably need a mortgage lending license in Maryland. And that's pretty much the sum up of it. There's obviously, of course, exceptions based in the law, but the long and short of it is you probably need a license.
This only came out about a week ago. And the question I'm getting asked a lot is, if my servicer is licensed or registered, am I good?
The answer to that would be no. The case specifically designated that assignees of the loan itself were the ones required to hold the license within the case that OFR is using as the basis for their reasoning in requiring the license from all entities. So having just your servicer be licensed is not considered sufficient anymore.
Okay, so I'm a mortgage holder. Let's just say I'm a mortgage holder, right? I'm not licensed. What do I do now? Like, am I in trouble right now?
No, you're not in trouble right now. The OFR official guidance is currently they give until April 10th to get yourself a license. They provided a quote unquote streamlined application process. We should be able to easily provide a link to that. It's a quick online application. The fee is actually relatively nominal as well. And you just submit that. And according to them, if they want everyone licensed by April 10th, that means that they're going to review everyone's applications by April 10th. So we'll see if they can keep up with that volume.
Let's hope. I mean, I don't know the exact process, but I imagine I don't know. It's an aggressive timeline. 3 months is an aggressive timeline.
I imagine they're not prepared for what they've actually set in motion here.
To recap, the Maryland Commissioner of Financial Regulation issued guidance, and the key takeaway from it is that any entity holding a loan must be licensed. We're going to provide some more details below. We'll give some links as to some write-ups that explain this in a little bit more depth. But the real key takeaway is you have to get licensed. You hold mortgage paper in Maryland, you must get licensed. There are a few exceptions, but really this is as, I'd use the word strict here, and all-encompassing as it sounds. Thanks a lot, Rachel. I appreciate it. For everybody viewing, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for listening into the Weekly Friedman, your source of the most essential information in the default industry. Looking forward to seeing you next time.